So at the time of filming this video, it's already 3 weeks into the new year. And by the time this video goes up, 70% of resolutioners will have given up on their New Year's goal. This video is for all the people who want to read more in 2022, but especially those New Year's resolutioners that have been keeping up with this habit for almost a month and want to keep it going for the next 11. The first section is going to be goal setting and making sure that you can overcome that honeymoon phase of any new habit. So start off, think about the goal that you've had in mind. Is it to read 10 pages a day? Is it to read 30 books this year? Whatever it is, keep that in mind as we go throughout this video. First, we need to set a realistic and flexible goal. It's extremely easy to get started on something when you're really motivated and fresh. But those are the least important days. The most important days that you need to complete that goal, to build that habit, are the days you don't feel like doing it. So let's make it easier for ourselves on those days. Be certain to set a goal that you can not only reach on a daily basis, but that's realistic for you and the life that you have right now. For me, personally, I change this goal a lot. So during the school year, if it's a really busy semester, I'll tone it down to about 15 pages a day. But during summer, I might double that or even triple it. Another idea to keep your goal flexible is don't make it every single day. Don't make it 7 days a week. Make it 5 days a week. And it doesn't matter which 5. Just I'm going to find 5 days this week to read 10 pages. I also highly recommend converting however many books you want to read in the year into pages. I'll put these little equations I came up with to do that, because having a daily goal and a daily reminder to achieve that goal, to take those small steps, is better than having these big giant goals. So now that we have a solid foundation, a goal, a clear, realistic, and flexible goal, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to keep that goal rolling. The first is goal pairing. The idea behind goal pairing is just pairing your goal with something that you already do that's already a part of your routine. A good example for reading would be pairing it with a cup of coffee or with breakfast, or maybe at night when you're relaxing. The idea here is to pair it with something that you already enjoy and that's already a part of your routine, so that book reading can just kind of slip in there. For any goal, we have to have a way to overcome those days that you're so just devoid of motivation. This happens with any goal that you have, especially new ones. This is really the golden rule of habit building. The days that you feel the least motivated are the most important days for building new habits. So what does that look like? Well, for me, it involves taking just one step toward that goal. Opening that book and reading the first page, or reading a paragraph, or even a sentence. In your brain, you replaced a completely missed habit day with like a 50%. A good way to think about it is kind of like grades. You cannot get a 0%. You don't want a 0%. Put some effort in towards that goal. Even if it's a 50%, it's not perfect, but it's not going to launch you off on a path where you forget about your goal and never complete it. I would highly, highly recommend not overusing this, because then it kind of defeats the purpose. The purpose here is to use it when you are the least motivated and that you literally just can't read, your 20 pages for that day. Go open the book, sit down like you really are going to read, trick your brain being like, I'm going to read the first sentence if that's all you can muster, put it away, go back to whatever else you were doing. And this I promise you, it'll help keep that goal going. It's like, don't break the chain. Lastly, set reminders. Remind yourself every day of this goal. It's very easy to forget about the goal throughout your daily life, especially if you already have a set routine. And then, you find yourself not having thought about this goal for like a month. You're like, dang, what the hell? And so instead, make sure that you have reminders set on your phone, or even if it's just keeping the book on your pillow after you wake up, so that you're always reminded and prompted to read. So my last piece of advice is to download some kind of app that helps you track all of this. We already listed above that it's important to have a goal set. It's important to track that goal. It's important to be reminded of that goal. And for me, the Read More app can do just this. This is the app that I use on a daily basis. It involves this kind of home screen page where you're able to look at the books that you're currently reading, the books that you've read in the past, but also look at the goals that you have, not just for the year, but on a daily basis. You can also add the pages that you've read, or you can even have reminders on the Read More app to help you not forget that you have a goal that you want to achieve. Thanks for watching this video. I do want to give a huge shout out to Atomic Habits by James Clear. That was the book that really helped me form good habits. And that's really what Atomic Goals is all about, is forming good, positive habits that help you reach those goals. And so a huge shout out to that book. That's a good place to start if you're looking for a book to pick up this year, 2022. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.